Does it help for self-awareness to literally have someone that's almost exactly you to look at? Like you have to be able to bounce back and forth ideas that are similar to you, like just by looking at a person that's almost exactly you.
I think it's helpful, and then it's also like the exact opposite. I think it just heightens everything. Yeah, that's the way. It's like it's just everything heightened. So like when we're almost like one brain, especially now that we've been like isolated together and everything what the world's going through right now, like. Our brain kind of forms as one, and like if he's sad, then I'm sad, then we're like double sad, and then same on the flip. Like when I'm up, like he's up, but like I can't walk in the room and like if he's having a shitty day, have a good one. It's just like the same.
You guys have been doing this on the podcast. I noticed. You'll start saying something and you say I, and then you pick up and say me, and it like at no point does it feel like you're having a different conversation because you're on the same diet, kind of same regiment, same video stuff. So it's cool to see one pick up where the other one drops off.
We pee at the same time. Like it's like when girls are best friends and they sync up.
Hey, do you want to go to the bathroom?
Yeah,
like that kind of shit.
No, but we we were driving here. I was like, fuck, I gotta piss. He's like, bro, I was just gonna say it.
Yeah, like so there's one bottle in the car and then we fight.
Do you check? Do you guys check each other if you notice something is going?
100%.
Yeah. That's like all day we're just checking each other.
Yeah.
Lately that's what it's been like.
Do you? Because I know you guys have been out, like I said earlier in the show, have been outspoken about struggles you guys have had with your own mental health.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like you suffer from similar issues in your separate brains? Or is it
At this point, I feel like we can relate to each other on everything mental health wise.
Yeah.
Have you had identity problems?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we're going through like right now. I think that's That's like the source of all of our problems right
like
now.
When I on this road trip, I was like, dude, it wasn't a waste of time. Like it wasn't like we drove there and drove back and it was a waste of time. The drive back was so productive because we just talked about everything that went wrong.
Okay.
And we're like, let's take advantage of the situation. And there was when we really like put together that we have had these identity problems. I was like, dude, like I'm becoming my 18-year-old, 17-year-old self when this camera starts recording.
Yeah.
And I can't break away from it. And like we need to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like when the camera's on, I immediately become this character. Like it's me, but it's like
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I went through it. I have tried to coach Jake going through it as well. And in a way, maybe not so much like statistically, it sort of worked for Jake. Like the more he can just be himself on camera. Like he gets these comments all the time on his vlogs. It's like, yo, I love you in Logan's vlogs, but why when I come on this channel, is it like
Jake was on our channel recently and people were commenting that
they're like,
too.
wow,
Like,
he's
such a genuine,
he's just a human. Like, holy shit. So I talked to him. I was like, yo, the more you can just be yourself, and again, the more you can just act yourself. But I'm talking about like identity problems because you're twins. Like you're Grayson Dolan, you're Ethan Dolan, but we introduced you on our show as the Dolan twins.
That was for brevity.
Sure, I get it, but I can't imagine.
Yeah, I think it's also different when you're twins. Like you and Jake, if people just grouped you as the Pauls, you'd be like,
oh, they do.
They do, but you're Logan and he's Jake.
Sure.
Like for us, it's always the Dolan twins, but we're okay with that because we're like such a team.
Just like you said, we are in sync. We do have like the same like similar interests and everything. We basically kind of are the same person.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. Okay. I mean, in our personal lives, that's where we separate. But like when in business and everything like that, we love doing that together. Like
we definitely have our roles though. Like he likes to like communicate with our team, where I like to do the creative shit. So it's like we bounce each other out.
But we like have no problem like sharing a house and a bank account and all that shit like at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Like sharing a house and a bank account.
I heard the house part. Did you say a bank account?
Yeah.
You guys have a joint bank account?
Yeah.
That seems risky.
Yeah, I mean we have our personals where we like dump extra funds into shit, but like we don't really care. Like,
Wow, so you guys really are a unit.
Yeah.
Have you ever shared a girlfriend?
No. No. That's
where you draw the line.
That's one of the places the line is drawn. I'm sure there's other places too.
Has a girl ever tried to be like, yo, like,
I'm sure.
I'm here for the squad.
Like
I love the Dolan twins. I love both the Dolan twins.
I mean, like, I don't know what you mean. Okay, so we like.
No, I want to talk about this. I love it.
I mean, anyone who would just say that to me would kind of like definitely turn me off.
Push you off.
Yeah, I know that'd be like disgusting.
But it's never happened.
And like if I like the people like that if I'm gonna talk to a girl, like I usually reach out, and it's not like we always wave it off if it's like someone coming to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a Tatiana, bro. You can't have a girl dating both of you guys. Come on.
They don't strike me as those kind of guys. Like you guys don't strike me as the kind of guys that are going to go to a FaZe Clan party looking for a foursome.
I don't.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
even.
saying? Like
I haven't been to a party in LA since like
that's what I'm
the year
saying.
I came out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Wow, good for you.
So wait, so you have a girlfriend?
I do, yeah.
And you currently don't?
Yeah.
How does that dynamic work?
That's interesting, yeah, because I feel like we do everything together. So when I'm like texting her or some shit, he's freaking the fuck out because he doesn't know how to be alone.
Any
he gets out of-
animosity
like,
there
he-
towards the girl?
No. I mean,
not in this
not
particular
this time.
situation.
We've been through this so many times, and
Yeah.
there's been like so many cycles where it's like you feel like that person is getting between your personal relationship, and then it like causes like a little bit of resentment, even if it's like subconscious.
Sure.
But no, like I think of his girlfriend as like a sister. Like at that point, we've known each other for 4 years. She's great, and yeah. But there was like a time when I'm up in the kitchen waiting for Ethan to come eat breakfast with me because I'm bored and alone, and then he's like
he never comes
in bed, like doing like the 45-minute like text catch up and stuff like
so
that.
Grayson's just eating.
It
his
is long
oatmeal
distance, too.
alone
It's
at
long,
the
yeah, it's
table.
long distance. So he's like on
Where's
his
she
phone a
live?
lot.
Australia.
That's
How does that work?
Yeah,
It's really long
that's a
distance.
that's a cool topic that we've never talked about.
Yeah,
I mean, especially in the COVID days, like where you can't just go and
yeah. I can't go into Australia because they're not letting anybody in who's not a citizen, and then they're not letting any citizens out.
God dang.
So
dude.
she was here with me for like 6 months, and then she flew back. She had a hotel quarantine for 2 weeks,
Yeesh.
like alone.
No
after,
windows or nothing. It was
no windows.
She was very
Is it a
emotional.
prison hotel? Wow, how's that?
It's
Legit,
pretty
yeah.
much what they stick you in prison when you get
like the
found.
military's there, just like making sure no
Well,
one.
but it's been a very successful program for. I mean, New Zealand, I know it's not Australia, but they had isn't.
Cases are way lower there,
New
yeah.
Zealand had no cases for about
Sorry,
103
can
days.
you just fill
They
me in
just
here?
got their-
Is New Zealand a part
no,
of the
it's
Australian
not.
continent?
No, New Zealand's, I believe, an island.
Yeah,
But
it's
is
an
it?
island.
But
It's close.
I don't know if it's the same embassy or anything like that, but we also, speaking about the embassy of Australia, we just applied for residency there.
What?
Well, yeah, so we're like we're going through. I also do love Australia too, so that helps with.
What do you
like,
mean you
me
applied
supporting-
for residency? You guys are moving to Australia?
There's like a thing called like a distinguished talent visa. I think that's what it's called. We applied for. So just basically, so if I become a resident, I can go visit her. Despite what's going on right now, I can quarantine for 2
How did you
weeks
meet
there.
this girl?
In Australia, like 4 years ago.
And you like her accent?
Yeah, dude.
The Australian accents are a bit tough for me to swallow. I'll be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I like to do them.
what the hell is the submerged continent of Zealandia? That's what
it's
New
supposed to be like
Zealand
a
is.
huge continent.
Oh,
underneath.
You don't know about that?
Oceania? Oceania, dude. Like it says New Zealand is not a part of the continent of Australia, but of the separate submerged continent of Zealandia.
That's
That was in the Pangea at times.
Is this fucking, are you kidding me right now? Whatever.
pretty
Sorry.
unique.
Go ahead. Yeah, do you ever start speaking Australian? Like with the accent?
I can do the accent a little bit. I not with like pressure though.
No problem.
No, he's so good at it. Like when we go to Australia and he does it, no one knows that he's not Australian.
I like to do the Australian accent. I think it needs a little work. I feel like from time to time I
Can
like
you be
it.
an Australian pirate?
Mate.
How about you, Mike?
I only have the pirate. I can't walk the plank.
Yeah, long distance relationship. I don't know if I could do it. So Josie, don't leave Encino.
You guys could probably do it.
I feel like every
Maybe.
relationship I've ever been in was like distance. I mean, even in like a
wild.
smaller scale, like in school when I was like a freshman, I had my first girlfriend. Like she lived like towns over, so I was
Oh,
like,
so she like didn't go to your school, so no.
yeah.
you
I guess I
don't know
just
her.
like am more like particular of like who I click with and stuff like that, and it just ends up being like distance.
So you're able to pull it off.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's almost like the distance doesn't
Yeah.
exist. Like my girlfriend, dude. Like if I don't go to sleep with her and wake up with her, like we're breaking up
I mean,
every single fucking night. Dude. It's mind blowing.
How much time have you guys spent apart? What's the longest time you spent away from each
That's a
other?
good question.
Fucking 6 days maybe.
Yeah, I think
Ever.
Your entire
Ever,
life.
in our
Yeah,
entire
entire
life. So
life.
we basically
Less than a
accepted
week.
the fact that like when we do have our own families of our own and everything like that, we're just gonna live like right next to each other. That's the only way it's gonna be able to.
That's
go
what we're
on.
trying to do in this house. I'm trying
All
to
you
get
guys?
I'm trying to get Mike to move like across the street or like at least something. I want to be able to throw a rock and hit
Yeah,
his
we've been
house.
looking actually. There's a couple. The one across the street, I think, is going for like
going.
6.5. And the night
It's a
shift
little
has
too
been
li-
great,
it's
but
too small for Mike.
yeah, I'd like something a little larger.